Good afternoon,
you.
sir. Are you Kirk Edwin Jensen?
Yes, I have documents in here that I had just filed with the clerk, and I need to submit them here.
Is that this thing called non-statutory abatement?
That's it.
All right, I got it. I provided a copy to Miss Davis. It's entitled Kirk Edwin Jensen, Reign Citizen, Reign of Heavens, a set apart place with an address. Non-statutory.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're heading straight into Judge Middleton's courtroom, where reason meets the bizarre world of sovereign citizens. It all kicks off as one man insists on filing a non-statutory abatement, a term that exists only in his imagination. The judge stays composed, calmly dissecting nonsense with authority, setting the stage for a hearing that's as entertaining as it is absurd.
File number 23660ST, charges operating with no license. Charge 23661, charged with operating with no license in your possession. I don't think you can be convicted of both of those, as I said at our arraignment. And then the third count is a civil infraction, no proof of insurance. Could probably be charged as no insurance, but it was charged as a civil infraction.
I have the proof of that here.
May I see it? All right, that's the person that owned the car.
Correct. Yep.
All right. Let Debbie see that. All right, we had kind of a chase our tails around at the time of the arraignment. You are, what do you wish to be, a Reign citizen?
That I have a social compact and a body politic, which gives the authority for the credentials that I had when I had given them to Mr. Brooks at the time.
At this point, the courtroom tension rises fast. The judge reads the charges, no license, no insurance, and then the bomb drops, fraudulent IDs. You can almost feel the disbelief as the court realizes the defendant has created his own fake credentials. It's the moment where fantasy collides with legal reality, and you sense the gravity shifting towards serious consequences.
And
The officer that wrote the ticket.
right. You had said that you were going to try to get those from him and see them for yourself.
Yeah, I don't know whether Miss Davis got that or not.
We did get additional information from the agency in Detroit regarding passports, and they confirmed that they are fraudulent. So if this doesn't get resolved today with the plea as charged to these misdemeanors, then we will be amending to have felony charges.
Here's where Judge Middleton takes center stage in legendary fashion. Drawing inspiration from Lewis Carroll, he coins the term Borgovs to describe defendants lost in a maze of nonsense. With wit and intellect, he turns absurdity into art, comparing their logic to a nonsense poem. It's a rare courtroom moment, sharp, funny, and profound, all rolled into one unforgettable exchange.
People call themselves different things. The common vernacular term had become sovereign citizen.
And I do not claim that in any way, shape, or form.
All right.
I rebut that. I completely rebut that statement.
All right. Well, I tried to think of a term for it.
Well,
just a minute.
Okay.
Let me get my thoughts together here. We had a guy, Mr. Aiken, a couple of weeks ago, and we went round and round with him, and he wanted a jury trial, and he didn't show up, and then he was found in contempt, and he went to jail. And I said, well, how about willfully misinformed defendant? That's too cumbersome, or willfully ignorant defendant. And then I was laying in bed between then and now, and I thought, follow me here, Mimsy where the borough grows. It's like, what the heck does that mean? It's from the poem Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. It was written in the 1800s. It's a nonsense poem that doesn't mean anything. And more importantly, there was a science fiction story written maybe during the war called Mimsy Were the Boro Groves. It's a very interesting story about some toys that were sent from the future back to here. It's pretty relevant right now with cell phones. And the third line is Mimsy Were the Boro Groves. And what is a Boro Grove? It doesn't make any sense. So my term for these people that come in with this kind of nonsensical jabberwocky is going to be Boro Groves. So this is Boro Grove. It doesn't mean anything, and neither do your plea.
The judge offers a chance to plead and walk away with misdemeanors, but the defendant doubles down. He insists on a trial, refuses counsel, and even asks to include his fake documents as evidence. It's the kind of self-sabotage only blind confidence can fuel. Every word reveals the stubborn pride of a man digging deeper, unaware he's burying himself under his own mistakes. Now comes the speech that defines Judge Middleton. He lays out, with precision and passion, why laws exist, to keep order, to hold society together. His frustration is clear but justified. In one sweeping statement, he dismantles the myth of sovereign thinking and exposes its danger. It's not just a lecture, it's a powerful defense of the rule of law itself.
This non-statutory abatement and all this stuff about self-claimed contracts and Exhibit B and C has no lawful effect. So the question I have here is, do you wish to have a trial on these matters, or do you wish to enter a plea to this?
So does the body politic and social compact, is that being disregarded?
Correct.
Okay, then I'll go with the trial.
All right, then I will. Do you want to have an attorney to assist you?
No.
All right, you sow the wind and reap the whirlwind. The prosecutor is going to charge you with some sort of felony charge. What charge did you have in mind, Ms. Davis?
I believe that Prosecutor Marvin looked it up, and it was fraudulent documentation, basically manufacturing fraudulent passport and a fraudulent license.
We talked about Conch Republic passports. Whatever you had, and this false passport and some claim that somehow you had an international driver's license. You have to have a driver's license from somewhere to have an international driver's license. And this isn't it.
Mm-hmm. And I had that too. I have that too, yes.
All right, well.
One last question. The documents that were taken by Mr. Brooks, I want to make sure that those are.
The judge sets the date, lists witnesses, and reminds everyone this is now a serious criminal case. The weight of reality starts to sink in, even as the defendant clings to delusion. Federal agents, investigators, and officers line up as witnesses. The humor fades here. It's the calm before the storm, the system preparing to deliver justice. All right, guys, as the gavel falls, Judge Middleton wraps it all up with a touch of humor and grace. He declares he'll forever call these defendants Boro Groves, turning absurdity into something poetic. It's the perfect close to a case filled with defiance and disbelief. If you enjoyed this courtroom showdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
The problem with this is insidiously dangerous. People decide on their own that the rules don't apply to them. And even though they're polite and respectful, you're yanking my chain, and this is a waste of our court's time and Ms. Davis's time.
I intend to prove that these things are correct.
All right, maybe you do, but they aren't. This stuff is meaningless. And if everybody decided like you that they don't need a driver's license, they don't participate in our social contract, and they wish to use our public roadways and our streetlights and our court system, but hey, it doesn't apply to me, things would break down. The rule of law would cease to exist. So it's polite, but it's insidious and it's dangerous. What's next? I don't have the social contact, so I can punch somebody in the nose. I can kill somebody. I can sell drugs. The rules don't apply to me because I'm a Rain citizen. Well, it don't work that way, at least not here in Michigan or in St. Joe County. Same rules apply to you that apply to everybody else. And you're going to get charged with a felony document fraud case. Do you want a bench trial or a jury trial?
Jury.
Yeah, the same thing. It's hypocritical. The rules don't apply to you, but you don't mind bringing in 30 of your citizens to come in and
It's
hear
gonna be
this
just
stuff.
me.